course, we have our celebrity couple right here, Esther, Kazungu, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Yeah!
And the one and only, the baddest MC, the baddest hype man, the baddest everything, the best husband. I'm not talking for myself, obviously. This is from Esther's experience. I'm her friend, so she tells me. The one and only Kibujah! All right, so maybe we can do this. I think we have a third mic somewhere, so I'll give you one. I'll give you one as well. Wait, first let me get a mic. Do we have a third mic here somewhere? Oh, we do. Great. So we're going to have a mic for you as well, Kibujah. And then we can have this conversation. And I love that you guys are sitting, eye contact. Ooh, I love it. I feel like it's a date, but with an audience, right? So first of all, happy Valentine's to you guys.
Happy Valentine's to you too.
Yeah? I'm a bit upset you're not wearing red. Why are you not wearing red, guys?
Valentine's.
Red is yuck. Wow. Esther, you're saying that about my favorite color? Yeah, you don't like it? Yeah, you just want to mix it up. Okay. So, I saw a bit of your interviews and how you guys met and how your love story has developed and, blossomed over the years. But maybe you should be the ones to tell us how you met, who made the first move, all right? And how friendship turned into something so beautiful, which is now marriage. So maybe Kibujah can start off by saying, how did you win her over? Because I know Esther, to win Esther over, ni tricky.
First of all, I want to say my version is the true version. Every other version does not exist. So we met as dancers. So big shout out to the dancers in the building.
Woo!
Yeah. You just might find your person here, so stay alert. I used to dance in a group called, the first one was called Douche, Dance Until Something Happens. And then the second one was Gyms and Dims. So at Gyms and Dims is when I met Esther.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I'm a very lucky guy because she never used to look my way.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, until one day I wore a suit. Yeah, I was coming from internship.
And that's it.
That's
when
it.
she
So I
noticed
won
you.
her over with a suit.
Guys, I'm glad you're all wearing suits today, especially our gentleman here in red.
Yeah, it's looking very sharp.
You might find your lucky wife today. Ladies.
So that's how we met. We became friends first. And then it has grown to love. And now we are together, but in love with one other person, which is our young one.
Who is your boss, by
Yeah,
the way?
that's the boss.
I've seen.
The only
boss
mature
lady.
person in the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder, we have a mature lady, let's call her mature lady, with 2 kids, dancing in front of her.
Yeah.
That's her.
I mean, you do life case.
Walai. Esther, tell us your version now, because now we've heard Kibujah's
Now.
very dissected version.
Now the truth.
The real truth,
now,
and only
real
the truth.
Yeah, so I was also in a dance crew. It was called Anonymous. It started in high school. And then when we cleared, we still wanted to keep dancing. So we knew about Gyms and Dims and Douche, and they were like our mentors. So we were actually practicing for a flash mob. And then, he came in a suit one day. But I knew him even before all this, he said, the suit. Because he used to come for practice every day. So we just knew the crew as a whole, but I started talking to him like later on, and then we developed a friendship, and then now we're here.
Oh, guys, a round of applause for that. So, this whole thing of, friends can never be lovers, or when you friend zone a guy, that's it. That's a hard full stop. Nothing can progress from there. So you guys broke that, right? Because you were friends at first. Ama, you had intentions, Kibujah? Always.
No, she has very big eyes, so I always was afraid she'd sing through my lies, but
she only had eyes for you.
Oh, that's a nice one. She only had eyes for me. Snap. Yeah, so I think, I believe that friendship is the best basis for a flourishing relationship and love.
Right.
One, because as a friend, we can talk about anything and everything. When we put the label of love and relationship, you always have to put up a performance, for lack of a better word. Yeah?
Yes.
So to make sure that she's experiencing my love. But as friends, the other day we were at a concert and we were asking each other, bro, tuenda kula nini? Where bros, where we will decide. And there was a friend of ours there was like, naitana bro.
Are you talking to each other?
Hey, we were talking to each other.
Who's the bro? Bro ni nani?
Bro ni nani hapa watu wawili. Yeah, so you see, because of the friendship, it's so deep.
Yeah.
So everyone is authentic. And even when tunakosana,
Yes.
ama we make mistakes,
Yes.
I know I need to reach to my friend first before we go to the other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, I know, Esther, like, we don't see much of your romantic side on the internet especially, but I would really like to know, are you a romantic
Yeah, like behind closed doors.
at home?
Like I feel so shy. Anytime
Yeah.
somebody asks about, how is marriage? I'm wondering, like, what answer do you expect
what am
me
I
to give
supposed
you?
to
What am I supposed to
say?
say? Like, I'm baby. What are you?
Do
what are
you,
you
hold,
asking?
do you hold hands in public?
Yeah.
You do?
We do.
I
We
feel like
do.
I'm sure Esther gets a bit shy and then she runs away a little.
No, she's
once in a while, I don't know. I guess I just flow. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I don't notice it, so we're just like flowing. But if I notice, like, hey, we don't do like PDAs and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You guys are happy, huh? Gen Zs are happy to hear that. True. So, what does Valentine's mean to you? I know a lot of couples usually say that Valentine's should be every day. I always get that answer from anyone and everyone. But I know Esther and Kibujah are quite honest. So let's start off with that. What does Valentine's really mean to you?
But it should be every day, no?
Yeah, it should. But like, genuinely, do you think that this Valentine's Day comes a lot of pressure of giving gifts? First of all, I want to know, Kibujah, what's the plan? Are we surprising our babe with something nice?
That's how it won't be a surprise, Shiksha.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But do we
Surely.
have something in mind already?
yeah, an island.
Because that's what we want. Land, cars, and then
Land,
you can
cars,
get the
That's it.
socks.
Aeroplanes.
Aeroplanes,
Yeah.
and then socks.
Socks.
Uh-huh.
And boxes.
Kibujah, what's the best gift you've got for Valentine's? Let's start with that. From Esther only. We don't want to know about the past.
from
We don't need
from
to know about
Esther.
the past.
Hey, there are so many. First of all, she's a very good gifter.
Yeah, she looks like a very
She's
thoughtful
a
one.
very thoughtful
Yes.
gifter. Hey, there are so many. I can't even remember. There was a. I don't think it was Valentine's.
Yeah.
But I'll box it there. It's a nice. I'm a collector of watches, so it's
Okay.
a nice watch box. That's my favorite so far, and a mug that has dad jokes on it, written best dad or favorite dad.
Emergency dad.
Emergency dad jokes. That's the mug. So it's really cute. I like it. So those two are my top.
Those two.
Those two are my top.
Nice. I feel like she is very, very thoughtful after
Very.
all.
I try.
You try. And now let's hear from Esther. So,
Nakugeria.
Esther, what has our lovely gentleman gotten you that really just won you over and you were like, wow, this is beautiful?
Food.
Did you guys hear that? You guys were not paying attention. She just said food.
Yeah, I love food.
That's
Food,
all.
That's way to my heart.
That's the way to your heart.
Yeah.
So a nice, okay, not flowers maybe?
I am not a flower person,
No?
imagine.
Chocolate maybe?
Chocolate, yes.
Chocolate, yes.
Yes.
But food is number one.
Food is number one.
Amazing. Right. Guys, I want to know, when it comes to spending, who's the biggest spender between the two of you? Why did you say her? Just because she looks like expensive doesn't mean she spends a lot.
For the sake of peace in the home, we shall not point fingers. The answer to that question
Yes.
lies with the owner.
No, he's
Okay.
the biggest spender.
He is, yeah?
I'm very disciplined
He's
with my
shocked.
money.
He
And
can't
I'm a
believe
miser.
that you just said that.
He's the biggest spender.
Because I'm spending on her.
Oh.
Okay, interesting. So, you're taking notes. It's very, very important. Now, guys, we know you welcomed a beautiful, bouncing baby girl. She's so cute. She's the mature one, as we said. And she watches them dance, and she actually gives them marks. Like, she's like, this is good. You can do better. More energy, more passion. We see it. And we love your videos. And I love how you've approached parenthood. Because usually when we see couples who are new parents, like we don't see this fun side of them because I think the first year is quite difficult. Truth be told, right? It's not just a walk in the park. It is a huge transition from who you were to who you are now. Your relationship also changes a little bit. The dynamics change. But it's so nice to see that you've maintained that friendship amongst yourselves. And then now you also have a third person who's also your friend, which is very beautiful. So I want to know, when LK, we call her LK, the big boss LK came into the picture, how did that change your relationship? Was it any different, or did you try to work towards not making it any different?
I think it changed in the sense that my needs and my definition of love changed. So I needed him to show up for me in that new self that I've come into.
That's beautiful.
Yes, yeah. So that's the only, I guess, difficult part, because now this is new. Like, I just woke up one day and I have new needs. I need to be loved in a different way. So that's what maybe might have caused a friction, kiasi. But now the friendship, because we have that friendship, it was so easy to come together and just discuss where we are at and come to now like a common ground.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. And what about you, Kibujah? We know that you showed up for her, and she said that you did show up, which is so nice to hear. Can we have a round of applause for him, please? Because having a partner who shows up for you and your little one and just makes sure that you're okay and takes care of all these new changes that you're going through, your body, your physical, your mental, everything, emotional needs are now different. So Kibujah actually showed up for Esther, and we love to hear that, and we love to see that. So Kibujah, when now Esther had this, you, both of you, not just Esther, you had a new being, right? You created something beautiful, and now you have a third person in the family. Did that change anything in your love, the way you look at each other, the way you see love?
The way we look at each other, not really. Because, again, the friendship part.
Yes.
You've seen each other at the lowest, at the highest,
yes,
in between. But what I'd add to what she said is the first 3 or 4 months were quite difficult. Because, one, all her attention is on the baby. And for me, I went into provider mode.
Okay.
So I was really working. I was like, now we have a third dependent or a second dependent that I have to make sure that her life is comfortable,
yes,
and the mom is comfortable. Because also with a baby, one of us has to stop working.
And the other one has to be the caregiver.
And the other one has to be the caregiver.
Yes.
So the balance was not there for like 3-4 months.
Okay.
Because I'd go for a gig, I come back at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m.
And that's how it is. There's reality in
is.
entertainment.
Yeah.
As an entertainer, you are required to be at gigs until late.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I walk in, she's awake, the mom is tired. So I'm like, bruh, sleeping for you is when you die. Sit down, carry the baby. And then there's days when it's like she knew.
Yeah.
It's like LK knew when I have an early gig the next day. She'd decide today I'm not sleeping.
Oh, wow.
So we'd sleep on the couch. So it was difficult.
Yeah.
Trying to give her attention and help,
Yeah.
and also trying to ease the burden of raising the little one.
Okay.
But then with time, I'd say what having a child has helped me mostly is open communication. So we are openly communicating. I need help here, exactly here. It's not, when you want nimechoka. No. It's I need help here. I need A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So So before it was tough, but it has eased as we have opened up to, this is the issue, this is what is happening, let's discuss it.
I love that so much, because I saw something on TikTok, and it actually made me realize how relationships have to be give and take, because sometimes Esther would be 70% and you'd be 30%.
Yeah.
And then Esther would have to come up with the other 20. It's never 50-50.
Yeah.
It's always, someone or the other will always be above, and you have to match each other's needs. So can we have a round of applause for the two? Yeah? All right, guys, before you leave, you just mentioned that you started off as dancers.
I knew it was a trick.
You knew it, yeah. we knew it as well. Even they wanted it. They requested, by the way. They were like, Kazungu has to dance. Kibujah has to dance as well. Yes. DJ, are we ready?